Hello? Testing 1, 2. Look at that. Look at that, man. Wow. How do I even... Ah. I'm like literally... I don't even know if anybody's watching right now. I just figured I'd come on here because I was like so bored. Is anybody here? Let's see. There he is. Wow, there are people. Look at how many people are here. Why are so many people here? I was literally just like, I got bored. I got so bored, y'all. How are you doing? Homie looking spicy. Thanks so much, y'all. I just figured, like, since I don't know, some people might be lonely out here, we do a little Q&A. He keeps coming back, bro. I wanted to sort of announce that eventually, because I finished my work training, so I'm probably gonna be posting some stuff at some point soon. I've got some good stuff going on, y'all. We're cooking content. How's everybody doing? How are you doing, Descendant Jo? Because we were subbed and waiting for you to revive ourselves. Look at my hair. Look at that. It's awful right now. You're crying? Oh man, pumpkin spike. That's why I'm here, bro. Just to like we're out here. We're all in it together. We're all in this mess of the world together. I'm doing good, Ethel. I'm doing quite well. Thank you all for showing up. Type poggers and no. Here, this sounds weird maybe without. We're just gonna listen to Gregorian chant in the background. Oh yeah, that's it, bro. Gregorian chant in the background, and we're just like, what kind of content will it be? It's gonna be me screaming at a camera, basically. Nova, stop. We're not doing that stuff, bro. This is a clean stream. Is Poggers... I'm not even on the internet anymore. Can somebody tell me if Poggers is even a real thing anymore? Is Poggers real? Thanks, Ethel. I love you, brother or sister. Yeah, we're having Gregorian chant. This Christ is king. Exactly, stem. Is Poggers still a thing? Can somebody tell me in the chat? I should put up the chat next to me so people know. Here, let me just get a little window. Here, I can do a Poggers. Yeah, you like that? Y'all. The Gregorian chant. There we go. There's the little chat bar. Look at that. Look at that clean setup, y'all. Look at that. Merry Christmas, Trevor. Poggers is alive and well. Oh, is the there's so much drama. You get off the internet, somebody you know, you go off the internet and then you come back and you're like, it's that GIF that's like everything's on fire from Community. I've not played Baldur's Gate 3. I don't play video games anymore, really. Hoggers. There he is. There's Stonepaw, bro. What we doing, Stonepaw 2? How we doing? Yeah, this is just a very chill stream. I figured if y'all wanted to ask me any questions, this would be the place. Just about what's on the pipeline, because I got some time. So, whatever y'all want to ask, let me know. Eyes Wide Shut. Is that a horror movie? I tried to watch like something horror, like a horror movie, and I honestly got like freaked out. Like it was just like this dumb animation of like Scooby-Doo transforming into a monster. I'm sure you've seen it. It's like something like Velma Remembers. It's like a dumb YouTube thing. And I was like looking at it and I was just genuinely getting freaked out. And then I started like imagining, not like I was hallucinating or anything, but I was just like imagining it like, oh, what if Scooby-Doo came in on his hind legs in my bedroom and like in a monster form? Like what would happen? Oh, I didn't die, man. I'm still alive. It's my favorite Christmas movie. I honestly, is Frozen a Christmas movie? I love Frozen, dude. Merry Christmas, funny jester man. Oh yeah, we're still on the track to delete videos. Don't worry, Speed Man. What are my new hobbies? I've been reading a lot more, so I'm actually like, I got like another job, so, I've been working, you know, 2 jobs right now, and it's been basically just like that, you know. Since I dropped off, I got another job, and you know, I've just been continuing on like growing in the spiritual life and praying and talking to friends and reading books, you know, hanging out with people, going places. Um, I did some training like last week for my new job and stuff like that. So, you know, the paychecks are looking nice, y'all. Do I prefer pancakes or waffles? I would say pancakes, to be honest. Yeah, I would play more video games if they interested me, but they just don't. And I do some writing as well. I've been trying to just like get through that video that I've been trying to produce for the channel, but it's like in a bit of I don't know the word like stasis right now. I'm a Catholic, Razor. And Marcos, Marcelio, Domino's or pizza? I like Domino's. And I will make videos again. I'm probably going to make like just it's hard to describe, but when you see them, you'll know that they still have the same sort of like Haydox, if that's even a word you can use, vibe to them. But it's no longer going to be using, and I'll get to all these questions in a minute, by the way, but I wanted to explain this to the people. I figured in a stream format, this would be the best way to make people understand. I mean, obviously, I could tweet this out, but I don't feel like going on Twitter, you know, because I hate Twitter. But, it's like I'm gonna be not using that character anymore because it just takes a lot of time to produce those videos. So ideally I'm gonna have 3 videos in the pipeline, and you know, after that, kind of like release them, what's the word, like one, basically have like one video here, and then it's like I have 3 other videos that are finished, and I can just like keep releasing those and keep producing videos so that there's like a steady stream going down. And I want to scroll up in the chat because I want to get to these sort of Luma's question first, because this is what I wanted to talk about the most, was like, you know, the videos that I'm going to be making are basically going to be like, okay, whatever I want to talk about, because I got kind of boxed in with like gaming content, and there's other stuff I want to talk about. My new job, I work at a bank now. It's not the most glamorous job in the world, but I'm just trying to make some money to pay bills and all that. How do you take care of a puppy? I got a puppy, just with love and patience and time, and you have to be strict because you don't want it pooping in the house. Replacing video games has been a lot of prayer and books. Hello, Lukewarm, by the way. Can I inquire about your age? When did you feel you began to outgrow video games, as you stated 5 years ago? So I'm 25 right now. I began to grow up video games probably like at the end of my college career. like after Animal Crossing New Leaf came out, to be honest, whenever that was like 2020 or something. So around them, so like 2 years ago, I would say. If you were to own a pet that is not a dog but a wild animal, like a tiger, elephant, what would you pick? The government doesn't. They won't kill you and the government approves. I would say... say like a cheetah, you know? I thought you were going to a monastery. That's the plan eventually, but my spiritual director right now doesn't want me to do that. He thinks I still need some more time in this space, in this world. Do I still play casually? No, I don't really play them at all. Yeah. Oh, thanks, everybody, for the warm welcome. I wish, you know, I'm trying to get off cigarettes, Ludwig. You know, that's like the biggest hurdle is like just getting off those freaking cigarettes, bro. That's like it. The other things, I don't know if y'all are old enough to smoke cigarettes, but if anybody is like thinking about getting into cigarettes, like, don't get into cigarettes. Such a bad idea. One of my worst ideas, to be honest. And I've had a lot of bad ideas. I play a lot of older games. The Longest Journey. Yeah, and I didn't mean New Horizons. And I don't have the time mostly either, because it's like I'm working all the time. I outgrew video games as a whole, I would say. I mean, there were some games that I was interested in, like Tears of the Kingdom, and because I loved Breath of the Wild, but I just, you know, just didn't. I just for some reason didn't want to play it, you know. My mental health is extremely better. I'm like, can't even describe to you how good my mental health is. I want to, like, that's one of the videos I'm going to be remaking is the, that video about depression. Just because it's like, you know, I can talk more about it living with the mental, health disorder. I don't know if you would call it a disorder or an illness, but one of the two words. But you know what I'm saying, though. It's like having lived with that biological, chemical imbalance in my brain, you know, I have a lot of experiential knowledge that I can sort of give to people. And thanks, yeah, Popoli, I appreciate it. Stay toasty, I will. Yeah, the vaping, oh my gosh, the vaping sucks. Vaping sucks so bad. I agree, Stompa. What kind of art? I've been getting into a lot of books. I'm reading the dialogues by St. Catherine of Siena right now. And then I got for Christmas The Life of Christ by Archbishop Fulton J. Sheen. And then I've been reading for fiction books. I've been reading, or I want to get into Dune, because I heard Dune is good, and I like the movie. And the main character's name is Paul, so. Pog, bruh. Indoctrinated into religion. Little did you know, I grew up Catholic. Jack Marr, have I not seen The Boy and the Heron? I've not seen it yet. I'm trying to get into lifting a bit more, so thank you for the compliments. There is freedom in Christ, exactly. Slowly curious about perspective. You feel a person outgrew them? I don't think they're all childish, you know. I think they have a place, you know, in art. But it's this thing of like, for me, I just like, I can't justify spending a lot of time by myself playing a video game if I'm not with a friend. Like, let me give you an example for video games. Say if I was like dating somebody, I don't know why I'm using this example, but like, bear with me, you know, like, I have a girlfriend or something, and I'm like, hey, do you want to play the new God of War? Like, we can take turns. Or like, hey, buddy, you know, with my pal, like, we could play the Sonic Adventure, just like take turns on every level. Like, I would do something like that, where it's like the video game is the medium to which we are experiencing hanging out with each other. But it's not the case where I want to do that by myself, because it makes me feel lonely, and I don't find a lot of, like, happiness in that, if that makes sense, if I'm making sense. Anahedenia? What is Anahedenia? I'm not looking that up. What's up, Tobbs? Reading Bone comics? Yeah, Dune is great. What's up, Mystery? How we doing? I've been well. Cormac McCarthy, no. Highly addictive person, smoking a stick. Yeah. I'm also an addictive guy, so I mean, like, I just, when I got into cigarettes, I was like, yeah, I gotta stop those. But pray for me, all that I got off that. From forms of media entertainment, now they're mostly done with video games. Not really. There's not really shows out there that are interesting me right now, or movies. I could probably get into movies, though. I used to watch a lot of TV, like The Sopranos, and like anime. I liked, like, Evangelion and Attack on Titan and Death Note and all that, but no, not really so far. I like Adventure Time. I watched Adventure Time. That was like something after getting out of video games. I watched Adventure Time, which was awesome. Merry Christmas, Cecilio. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly true. Like, Stardew Valley is a perfect example. Like, you play that with your friends. Oh yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's go. Sup, Pete of Dawn? Happy to see you too. Yeah, caffeine. Oh my gosh, caffeine is another thing. Cause I'm working. Okay, so like, on this topic, SG. I'm sorry, I always butcher your name, PsychoS Gamer, Alec. It's like, cause I'm working such insane hours, or I was like, I was working a 60-hour week like the other week ago, and that's not me complaining, because I did that to myself, you know what I mean? Like, I said to both of my employers I could work those 2 weeks, so I'm like, I did it to myself. But I was drinking so much caffeine. Like, after I got out of work, like at 9 p.m., I'd go in at 9, I'd leave at 9. You know, I'd go in at 9 a.m., I'd leave at 9 p.m. And I'd be working so much, I'd get back home, or I'd go to church, like in the chapel, to pray, and I'd be wired. You know, I'd be like sitting in my room being like, you know? Okay, the ability. No, certainly not that. I can still enjoy things. Yeah, oh my gosh. I just drink coffee. Plans for the channel? Oh, just wait. Just wait. That we had, okay, my buddy and I, he's like a film, how do I stop this? My buddy and I, he went to film school, so we're busting out good cameras, y'all. Prince's music on the topic. Yeah, I should listen to Prince. Don't watch the new shows, just watch BoJack Horseman 10 times. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I do remember really liking BoJack. But yeah, Adventure Time is so fire. It's so good. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. I've heard that's good. I like sort of, what other films did that director make? I liked Fiona and Cake. I only saw like some clips of it. Like the things that I saw I liked, you know what I mean? Like the stuff with going on later with Simon and stuff. I just love the character of Simon. You're just chilling in the hospital. Are you okay, KBF? What's going on? Depression is that causes other people not to dissociate with. Yeah, I know. That's what it is. And I hope you feel better, KBF. Cups of coffee in the morning. What's up, Jack-o'-lantern? Was college worth it? No. No. College is not worth it. Word of advice to anybody going into college: just don't. Honestly. You know? I unless you are going in, okay, let me say this about college. If you want to like go into something specific, go to college. Like, if you want to be a comp sci major and be like into IT and all that, go into college. But if you don't know what you want to do, work like a minimum wage job first. Like, take a gap year. If you're like coming out of high school right now, I don't know how old y'all are, um, but like, literally do that. KBF looking like I have Crohn's. Oh my gosh, I'll pray for you, KBF. What's up, Vinny Gurr? That's what is this, bro? That's some scary stuff, man. What's up, Xbox Penguin 870? How we doing? BoJack Horseman is like the greatest thing of all time. It's so heavy, definitely. Yeah, I mean, if you're just trying to relax, it's not too good. Oh, I'm sorry, local legend. It's some hard stuff out here, you know. Took a gap year. Problem is it paid well. Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, if your gap year is gonna pay well, that's like that's it. What's up, Osmodeus? Thanks, Andy. Thanks for all the well wishes, everybody. I appreciate it, y'all. I just figured I'd come on here if anybody was feeling lonely this Christmas and they wanted to just chill out, you know. Um, Scavenger Drain. Okay. I can like check it out, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Alec, your 6th year. Oh my gosh, I can't even imagine working like 6 years at a place. It's like my mom was working, and my dad, they were working at the same jobs for like, multiple years. It's just a wild thing. Thanks, bro, Daniel. I appreciate it. Excuse me. Yeah, it took a long time to like get what. See, the thing is that's crazy is like, you know, um, financial stability is so key. You know what I mean? Like, it's so hard to attain, but once you get there, it just does something to your mental health because you're like, okay, once I can like, it's not like I'm in debt or I'm, it's a blessing. You know what I mean? Because it's like it's ultimately like I struggled with that for a very long time, um, and I was making such poor financial decisions, but getting out of that hole is just so it just does wonders to your mental health, and not a lot of people are blessed with that. So I don't know, it's hard out here, especially for younger people in our freaking economy now. Alexo Rojas, what made you choose Catholicism? I grew up with Catholicism, and I actually have a video coming out about that to go more in depth about it. Um, basically, I can kind of give you all the rundown of like my sort of um, my sort of journey coming up that I'm going to be talking about. I'm still trying to figure out how I want to talk about it, but it's like I I really did a lot of research into other religions and stuff like that, and I found that really the major turning point was that, Christ says is who he says he is, and he's really present in the Holy Eucharist. And it's one of those things where I'm like, I'm I'm stupid, you know what I mean? Like, I'm a very stupid guy, but I know Jesus Christ is Lord. It's just like, and I know that when I receive him in mass, at mass, in that wafer, that is his body, blood, soul, and divinity, it's him. And it's a grace from God to feel that way. Thoughts on artificial intelligence? Bad, bad. Have you ever seen the ChatGPT demon stuff? It's crazy, bro. Have y'all heard about that? Like where there was like some guy talking to ChatGPT and like it started like telling him things. I don't even know if this was real, but it scared me. You know what I mean? How do you feel about having these fans after all these years? I know it's crazy. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. Um like I don't even know what to say. It's wild cuz like I'll pop on here and be like people are just here and I'm so appreciative of it. You know, I cried about it last stream. Well, obviously Jesus cuz he's God, you know. Do I follow gaming news? No. Life orientation. I mean, you know, nobody knows who's going to heaven except for God. You know what I mean? Keep you coming back to YouTube and past days are behind you. What motivates you? I still have stuff I want to say. You know what I mean? Struggling with their faith. I would say pray. Just keep praying. And because faith is a gift from God, so you have to pray, you know? You really just that's the thing I tell my secular buddies or other people that don't believe. I'm like, if you want to believe, if you want to check it out, you know, I'm not going to force your hand. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to be the guy that's like smacking you with the frickin' word of God. You know, it's even though sometimes you want to because you want them to experience the peace of Christ. And, but it's the thing of like, you got to pray. You got to ask for faith. You got to ask, hey, God, I just do not believe or I don't feel you. Make me feel you. And if you just put that trust and that surrender in, he'll actually do it. And that's what I'm going to be talking about in this video that's coming up is like the peace of Christ that I've been feeling is beautiful. I mean, I consider myself like not an intellectual guy. You know, I'm like a meathead, you know? I can tell y'all this, you know. You know, what how do I phrase this? I'm like in my past, I smoked like weed. You know what I mean? Just stupidly. Stupid stuff like that. Um it's legal in my state, so whatever. But like, you know, I'm a dummy. You know, I'm actually stupid. And then it was like, you know, the way I kind of like um phrase it is like I was just like in the wilderness, like crawling on my knees, being like, "Where is the water?" And then Jesus kind of approached me with like a bucket and just like popped in front of me and was like, "Drink." But yeah, um, I'll do pop-in streams like this in the future. Thanks, Hiho. I appreciate it. Yeah, thanks, Melamidus. I appreciate that too. I was the salutatorian, the second one. I think a lot of trouble in the world is born when people believe God is a moral agent. Yeah. Believe God is a moral agent. Well, yeah, it's like God loves everyone, you know? It's not to say you can do whatever you want. You know, you can't kill people, but what's up, Bali? Yeah, thanks, Peter Dom, for stopping by. There's an AI VTuber. That's scary. That's scary, man. The Binding of Isaac. I used to like that game. My friend still really likes it, but I haven't played it in a long time. I don't really remember much of it. What's up, Bitter Noodles? Oh, let's freaking go, Object. Merry Christmas. Elden Ring. My friend loves that game. I watched him play it. I was so bad at it, though. I think I watched Germa play that game. You see that my like trek from video games was like playing video games and then watching people play video games and then not playing video games. What's up, mister? I'm doing pretty well. How are you? I mean, I'm doing like as well as I can be, you know what I mean? Like I've got really nothing to complain about. I'm working and got stuff going on, so what's up, Nuz? Merry Christmas. And Merry Christmas to y'all. I figured, you know, like I said at the beginning, if anybody was bored or they were lonely today, I could provide some assistance. I was just checking my phone, y'all. I played Immortal a little bit. EXO was really trying to get me to play that. I've been doing pretty well, Nathaniel. Thank you. How have you been? Thanks, Bali. I appreciate it. Yeah, this stream, I like the little background. Gospel music is fire. Yeah. I did go to Christmas Mass. Yeah, I did. It was very good. You know what's fire? Gregorian chant is so fire. I gotta say. When was the last game I played on my own? I can't even remember. Oh my gosh. Probably Risk of Rain 2. AI images clogging search results is becoming an issue, I think. Yeah. Oh yeah. We haven't seen anything like it before. Like the AI is gonna really change everything. It's gonna be awful. No, this isn't like... Yeah, exactly. Oh, nice. The final movie? Oh, no, I didn't watch the FNAF movie. Oh, nice, Super Static Pro. Gregory. Yeah, he did. Crash CTR, let's go. Andres. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. You know, I appreciate that, y'all. Spiritually, I used to watch your videos off and on college. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much, y'all. I started on Premiere. Yeah, I think I did start on Premiere because I just I got like a deal. I did the student deal or something. Do you take meds if you completely overcome it? No, I still take, you know, SSRIs and stuff. I think that for me, like the way I've been able to parse it out is kind of like God didn't create medicine to inhibit me, you know, he made it to help me. You know what I mean? Like if I have a brain imbalance in my head because of either what I've done or trauma or something like that, you know, it's good to take those, and it's good to follow the advice of, you know, professionals that know what they're talking about. So I still use like an SSRI. Piece of new tech. Yeah, and I think there's like a deep conversation to have about AI with people who understand it more than I do, but I certainly don't. What's up, Shadow Shogun and AM Ace 2? Merry Christmas, y'all. I'm excited about in the coming new year. I do like that show, The Chosen, obviously, but they have season 4 coming out. There was actually a game I was kind of excited about. I know people who take Zoloft too, and it seems to actually help. I take a low dose of I'm not going to tell you the medicine I take, to be honest, but but yeah, I take a low dose of a medicine and it seems to be doing well. What video games are coming out? I thought I saw one that I wanted to play. If a new Mario comes out, I'll definitely be playing that. Like a 3D Mario, yeah, that's what I need. Like anything other than that. I didn't want the last vid up anymore. I was like thinking about it and I'm like, I don't want it to be up anymore. It's good to study different translations, consistent, come to the truth. Yeah, I mean, there's a place to have a larger discussion about that. I mean, for me, it's like being involved in like a liturgy is very powerful. I'm not like a trad Catholic by any means, but like um I've been to this one. It's called a low Latin mass, where like you know, I don't know if you've all seen a mass, but they're usually behind the altar when they're doing the consecration. But this one, they're like facing the tabernacle, and it's so beautiful. They're doing everything in Latin, whispering the prayers, and it just feels so like experiential. And like for me, it's like I just like click into something, and it's just very powerful. And like I said, the Eucharist, you know, God has been very gracious for me receiving him, and I feel happy, you know. Very simple. I know. I wish I could explain it better, but that's kind of my thing. I think I would play the Thousand Year Door remake. The Silk Song I did want to play because I did like Hollow Knight. Um, I love the music of Hollow Knight. I've heard Mario Wonder is good too. Redeem Zoomer while playing Minecraft? That sounds pretty based. He makes Christianity videos about while playing Minecraft. That's awesome. I feel like I've seen like thumbnails, but I don't watch too much YouTube. I watch like Jimmy Akin's Mysterious World, um, and like some Catholic Answers and Pints with Aquinas, and like some lectures here and there about, you know, just what is it like videos that teach you about prayer, and like the C.S. Lewis's videos. Like there's a YouTube channel called C.S. Lewis Doodle that I really like. So it's like stuff like that, but I don't go out of my way to watch too much stuff. I just don't have time, but I usually just listen to music and kind of like sit and look at the sky. My favorite Nintendo game in the 2020s would be... What Nintendo games have come out? I don't even know. What Nintendo games came out in the 2020s? That's like a long 3 years that I don't even know. I've not really watched Legionnaire Ministries. Merry Christmas, by the way, KZ. Yeah, Garbo. I'm not really well informed about the topic, but yeah. Till We Have Faces. No, I've not read that one. My favorite of the C.S. Lewis books that I've read so far is The Great Divorce. I love that book. My ex-girlfriend gave it to me. It was really funny. 3D World. Tears of the Kingdom. I heard that game is good. I actually didn't play it, though. I'm actually going to be playing it Wednesday with my buddy, because I'm going over his house, so that's going to be fun. I wonder if that was a signal, by the way. She gives me The Great Divorce. I'm just checking the time. I just got a call at 9, so the only thing I really wanted to come on here and say is things are going well, and I'll be putting out a video by the new year, by first quarter. So we'll be vibing, and then you're gonna see. I have such a great plan for this video, y'all. I'm so excited to show you it. My New Year's resolutions are to actually finish this video, because like I have an idea for various videos. So like, all right, let me hit you with the format to spoil it a little bit. It's gonna be like, I'm gonna be producing some music for the intro of the video, and making like some cool cinematography at the beginning of the video. And then it's going to transition to the video with like a little set or some outfit or something that's different from the Haydox, but an evolution of the hoodie. If you are a fan of the hoodie, it is going away, but we're literally doing something a bit different. And then we're gonna like, we're just gonna keep building and building from there. I'm renting a really expensive camera for this too, so we're gonna be filming in a lot of cool locations and like getting cool mic setups and all that. And I'm getting a lot of people looking at this script, so like you know, it should be pretty fire. I'm not to toot my own horn, but you know, by the grace of God, this thing will get done, and then you'll see, because as soon as you see this video, I want you to know that like after this video there will be multiple other videos on the pipeline. So like as soon as you see me put this video out, there's going to be 2 other videos that are already done that are going to be releasing. I'm Catholic, by the way. Thank you, local legend. I appreciate that. So it's going to be pretty based, I would say. I'm excited, and it's going to be good. Alec, thank you so much for the donation, by the way. Oh my gosh. Alec, you didn't have to do that, bro. Thank you so much. What's up, smart moron? We're just heading off in a little bit, but I just wanted to tell everybody the plans and get prepared. So that's the idea. Gaming content. I have one idea for a gaming content, but we shall see. Do I have a favorite pastor? Yeah, my hometown one is really good, but I don't want to share where I'm from. Thank you so much, Alec. Merry Christmas. You're very, very kind, and I appreciate y'all coming out tonight. Hopefully this will be like the start of something new. And thank you all for the kind messages too. I really appreciate it, everybody. Y'all are great, and I appreciate it. Yeah, it's not that I don't like gaming anymore, but there's going to be a little nuanced take. Thanks, Dolos. Have you been religious for your whole life? Actually, no, and that's what the video is going to be about. I haven't played Fortnite since then, to be honest. I know my buddy Stonepaw still likes it, so yeah. Merry Christmas, y'all. Thanks for coming out. Hopefully y'all are doing well. If you need any prayers, you know, I still kind of check my Twitter or my email, so feel free to send me an email or a DM. I don't know if you can do that. But if you need any prayers or any support, you know, feel free to message me. I do read those, and if you're feeling lonely, if you're feeling like you want to talk about anything, you know, hit me up and we can figure something out. Yeah, the video is going to be about my conversion. The first video, anyway. And then the second one, well, you'll just have to see. I know, I love that it's dying too, Nero. It feels like it's like, but I don't really care about the numbers, you know what I mean? It is what it is. Thanks, bro. Thanks, Shadow. Yes, sir, Verbal Wizard. Oh my gosh. But yeah, thank you all for thanks for coming out, y'all. Like I said, if y'all need anything, just let me know. Message me on Twitter or send me an email. Or send me a tweet and say, hey, do you have time to talk? I'll be around. Because I've got some time coming off. I'm off work for a couple of days, so if you need anything, just let me know. If you need prayers, just let me know. All right, guys. I love y'all. I'll see you soon. So, Merry Christmas, y'all. Good to see y'all. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.